Hello, mic check. This is the continuation of the exercise, and now we are in exercise number 2, and let's proceed. First, we need to check the drawings. So the width is 200, the height and the depth is 150 here and 150. So first we need to create this L shape plate. So to do that, let's click the right plane and then new sketch and then press N. Now we need to press S and click this line. We will create a vertical line. So to do that, click here at the origin, click and then click again and then press escape to break the line, and another line which is horizontal from the origin again and up to here. Now after we create those two lines, we need to add constraints. So what constraints do we need? We need the equal constraints. So just click this constraint button and then the drop down menu will show you all of the available constraints here in Onshape. So this is the equal constraint, so click it. By the way, the shortcut key is also shown here at the right side of each button. So click the equal and then click those two lines and it will update automatically. So once we make the line longer, this line also make longer because they are equal. And let's check again. The depth is 150. So press the S button and click this dimension button and add a dimension where it says 150. So press 15. First we need to click this input box and press 150 or 150 and click hit enter. After that, we need to know the thickness of this plate. So it is 20. The vertical is 20. How about the horizontal? It is also 20. So the thickness is uniform, so we will no problem, we don't have a problem. Just click this extrude button and then this box will pop up, and instead of solid we will choose this thin, and the thickness from the drawing is 20. So we will use that 20 and then enter. Faces, click this box and choose this sketch 1. Let's see if the drawing is correct. I think it is not correct because it is extruding from the outside, so we need to flip it, and to do that you need to click this arrow and boom, it will update automatically. And by the way, we need the symmetric checkbox. We need it check and then click the check the width. It is 200, so the depth is 200. Enter, and here it is. Next, we need to add those 4 fillets where the diameter is 20 and also here 20 from the top view. So click this chamfer fillet button, and then after that you can now click all the 4 corners, 1 2 3 4, and the radius is 20, so we don't need to change it because it's already 20, and click the check box. After that, we will add the 4 holes. So the diameter of the holes is 15 millimeter, and it is true. And also this one is 15 millimeter and true. Okay. By the way, the location of this hole is 20 from the front and 20 from the side, so we will use that. To do that, let's click this top surface and choose the new sketch and press N, and we need to add 4 points, 2 here and 2 here. So first we need to add here. So the point is exactly at the center point of this fillet. So to place it exactly at the center point, first we need to hover our mouse, our cursor into this edge, and then once we go here, we will see a box, where a yellow box, which means that this is the center point, and you can click it and it will automatically create a concentric constraint. Here is the concentric constraint logo, meaning this point and this fillet have one center. And to check it, by the way, to check it if it's correct, we need to see the distance. We need to check the distance from here and here. So it's 20. So press the S button and click this dimension. Here, from here to here, it is 20, and from here to here, it is also 20. So our center point is correct. And here also, here, just click this face and new sketch, press N, and add those 4 points. First we need to hover to this fillet edge, and we can now see the box. And here also, what will happen if you, for example, put the point somewhere here, what will show is this blue point, meaning it has no constraint. And if the point has no constraint, we can move it anywhere, not like this black point, which means defined. You cannot move this if there's a constraint. So that's the importance of the constraint. So to add constraints, we will choose this constraint button and drop down and choose the concentric constraint and click this fillet edge and this point, and it will automatically place right at the center point of this fillet, and click the check button. Now that we have created 4 points, we can now add the hole. So what's the dimension of the hole? It is 15 millimeter diameter, and we will now choose this hole button. So click it and click the holes. So we can click it one by one, or you can just click the sketch that we did earlier, the sketch 2 and the sketch 3, where we place 2 points from each face. So now, as of now, it is the diameter is 5. We need to change it into 15, right? 15. Okay, 15. This one is 15. So change it from 5 to 15. So just add one and then click the check button. After that, we will now create these 2 ribs. To do that, we will use another approach in which we will add plane coplanar to these 2 edges or these points. To do that, we need 3 points here, here, or here. You can also choose this, but all we need is 3 points. And then after we click all those 3 points, we will click this plane button, and it will automatically choose the 3-point mode. There are a lot of modes here, the offset, plane point, but whenever you click 3 points, it will by default it will automatically choose this 3-point mode. So click this check button, and what it does is it will add a new plane, this new plane, where all those points that we click are coplanar in relation with this plane. So we can now press N and then add a new sketch, and then press S, add 2 lines, 1. By the way, we need a vertical line. This one is vertical because this vertical constraint is shown. And what will happen if our line is not vertical? For example, it is slanted, but we need to make it vertical. All we need to do is to press V. So click this line and press V for vertical, and it will automatically create a vertical constraint here. This is the vertical constraint, but the shortcut is V. Now the next step is we need to make these 2 lines symmetrical, meaning whenever we move this one also move in opposite direction. So to do that, let's click this constraint button again, the drop down menu, and choose this symmetric button. So let's click it and press the right plane as the mirror plane. Click. Oh no. And then yes, that's right. After we click the right plane, we can now click the first line and the second line. Oh no, it did not. I think I didn't. Oh, here it is. We can choose the right plane lastly. Okay. Let's repeat. For example, we need to add symmetry constraint. We can click the symmetric button. Here it is already clicked. After that we can choose the right plane and these two lines. Okay, it is now symmetrical. Okay, they are moving in opposite direction. And after that we need to know the center distance of these two ribs. 1, 2. These two ribs has 40 millimeters minimum direction, and the middle of this thickness is 20 divided by 2 equals 10, and then 20 divided by 2 equals 10. So the total distance, the center distance between these two ribs is 40 plus 10 plus 10 equals 60. So let's add that dimension here. So press S and then click this dimension button and click these two lines and press 60. Okay, and click the check button. After that, choose this rib button. So first we need to specify the sketch profiles, which is here, the sketch 4, and then parts here. This is the only part, so we will choose this, and then we need to change this mode from parallel to sketch plane to normal to sketch plane. Okay, all we need to change is this thickness, which is based on the drawing it is 20 millimeters. So let's change it from 2.5 to 20. Type 20 and then click check. Okay, $40 millimeters. Okay, and then we need to do this extrusion. So to do that, we can choose which one do you like, here or here, and it doesn't matter. So for example, we want to choose this one. Right click and choose new sketch and then press N, and then after that we need to press S and click this circle button and drag around there and press escape. But we need to know the location of the circle. So from bottom to the center point it is 60, and from the back to the center point is 60 also. So we can do it. And also the outer diameter is 50. Okay, it is 50, and the thickness or the depth of the extrusion is 20. Okay, noted on that. We need to add the dimension, the location. From the center point to the bottom it is 60. From the center point to the back it is 60, and the diameter of the circle is 50, and the extrusion is 20. Am I right? 20? 20, yes. Okay. By the way, we need to change from thin into solid, and we need to select again the sketch 5 and it will create a preview, and the depth is 20. So press 20 and then enter. Okay, and next we need to add the chamfer here, and the dimension of the chamfer is 5 by 45 degrees. So we need to make that. To do that, we need to click this chamfer button, click it, and click the entities to chamfer. We need to choose this edge, and it is by default, because I made this exercise earlier, and the default distance is 5. But if it's not 5, you will need to change it to 5. Okay, and the angle is, by default, it is 45 degree. So click the check button and boom. And after that, based on the drawing, this drawing has two extrusion, one here and one here on the front view, one here and one here. But we don't need to do it again and again, all over again. We just need to add a new feature, which is this mirror feature. So click it and change from part mirror to feature mirror. And what features do we need to mirror? First is this extrude and this chamfer. And then after that, after we choose the features to mirror, we will now proceed to the mirror plane. What mirror plane do we need to use? Obviously, we need the right plane, which divide this part symmetrically. So just click here, the right plane, or you can just click here, right plane, and boom, it will create a preview where the feature of extrusion and chamfer is automatically mirrored. So click this check button and then boom, we're almost done. All we have to do is to add the hole, and the dimension of the hole is 20 millimeters, and it says that it is through, meaning it will pass infinitely. Okay, and to do that, we need to choose either of these two faces. Just click this face and right click and new sketch and press N and press S again and choose the circle. You want Pluto? Okay. And what's the diameter again? It is 20. Okay, press S and choose this dimension button and click the circle and change from 14 to 20. Okay, and we need to extrude it again. Click and click the remove and choose the true all and click the check button and boom, we're done. To hide all the planes, we need to right click and click this hide all planes, and to hide also this origin, we need to click the I button here. And as we can see, it is now identical. The drawings and the model is now identical. So that's all, and thanks for watching, and see you on the next tutorial, which is exercise number 3. So thanks a lot for watching and bye.
Ah, baka yun yung tatanggalin yung mahaba. Eh, sakit niyan, di ba dapat kapag ganyan ang parte ng katawan, pag manipis yung balat, eh, yung nalulusaw. Opo. Pag sa gitna pa, may ano yun yung nalulusaw. Kasi yung sa akin din nun, eh, malinis yung tahi. Yung nalulusaw yung ginamit na anong simulin. Kasi nga daw, ano, manipis yung balat, hindi pwedeng yung ano, yung hinuhugot, yung tinatanggal ulit. Bubo kayo.